Hello to you and welcome to this new video. MLS resumes this weekend and in this video we'll review two of the games. Backgrounds, lineups, injuries and interesting player for the Caped competitions. Make yourself comfortable for the MLS analysis presented by Julie. If you like the concept, let me know in the comments so I can analyze more games next week. You can also find the analysis of another match on my Twitter. The link is in the description. So we start this video with the match between Atlanta United and San Jose. Two teams that come out of a disappointing year, far from the playoff. But there was no much movement. The most important being a change of striker on the side of Atlanta. Joseph Martinez leaves, Georgios Giakoumakis arrives. A new arrival that we should not see right away because of a visa problem. It is Miguel Berry who should take his place as a starter, at least for the first game. Beyond that, we find a classic composition. The only thing to note is the suspension of Santiago Souza. On the side of their rival, it will be necessary to pay attention to the position of goalkeeper. Obviously, Mark Sinkowski will no longer be the number one. Note also the injury of Nathan in defense, which will benefit Mensah, and the arrival of Grezzo in the middle. For the analysis of the opposition, as in previous games, we should expect goals, a lot of rhythm, teams in the process of breaking in, forward play, offensive talent on both sides, all in a hot stadium. It promises. The interesting player for the Capes, there are many. First, Brad Guzan, Atlanta's goalie, will start with a 0 rating. Second is Miles Robinson, Atlanta's defenseman, will start also with a grade of 0. Both can give you a pretty nice team, and if you want even more offensively on Atlanta's side of the ball, you have one more option if you want to take a chance. That choice is between Miguel Berry, rated 30, and Giakoumakis, rated 31. We already talked about Giakoumakis' visa problem, so for me, the best choice is to bet on Miguel Berry, but you'll have to check the latest news. That is for the first game. Before moving on the second, put in comment the results you see and the best performances so far. The second game analyzed will be Cincinnati's game against Houston. I posted earlier this week the video why Cincinnati will be a flop. I invite you to go to see it if you haven't already. Expectations are high for Cincinnati, and I am not sure that at the end of the season the result will be as expected. However, the opposition of this first day is not the greatest, and Cincinnati is logically the favorite. On the Cincinnati side, Celentano convinced last season. We should see him starting again this season. The first game will be the confirmation. There is something new in this team, and we will talk about it later. What should be noted is Brenner questionable and Nwobodo that I put questionable too. He did not participate in the last preparation game. Sergio Santos would replace Brenner. Kubo will replace Nwobodo. On the Houston side, you'll have to be careful with the teams you see, since it's almost impossible to find something. Here is a possible composition, but I will not insist on it because of the lack of certainty. Despite the likely absence of Brenner, Cincinnati is the logical favorite in this matchup. But beware, the beginning of the season always offers a lot of surprises, and Houston has started its recovery. So we finish this video with the interesting players in Capes, with two players from Cincinnati. First, Santiago Arias with a score of 30, and then Mosquera also in defense with a score of 0. Interesting profiles. Tell me if you have them and what you think of this game. You can find an additional analysis on Twitter. The link is in the description. If you like this kind of video, you can also let me know by subscribing and liking it. And see you soon!